Hello YouTube. Today we are playing Slime Minecraft. And today, let's see. What should the goal be? What should I be? I think I'm gonna be gonna be a dragon.
ユニークスキル獲得成功しました。
Oh, okay. We spawned in a pretty bad biome. Yeah. Grab everything out of the chest and then, yep. Go ice path. No resistances, no intrinsics. Not really worth it. That's good. This. Let's see. Okay. Now let me check something. These, I'll use that one. I'm gonna use this for now. Man, it's laggy. Let's get out of here. Okay. Always start out in this mode dying a ton, especially if you spawn in that biome. You don't have the manticules for it. Get through this at some point. want to start with those as your base, so you can goblins around to be named and such. I've got a few mods in here that will make things kind of obsolete, but it'll be a bit till we get to that. That keeps turning me around. It's not the best spawn. Magicals to live here. And with all this lag, it's gonna suck. Even leaving spawn. Let me out. Yep. I know. Kinda had the worst possible spawn. That is why I don't do this. Oh, come on. I'm very much dead. Okay. Just run. Just run. Try to run. Being chased. spawn point. Let's start off with first one. That's the reason you want to start in these villages, is goblins will attack the creatures that are after you. Now then, this is an interesting one. Try and get through here somewhere. Thatch slabs and such. Here we go. Gather materials. Spawn point is set up there, but I think I'm gonna base it down here. First things first, we're gonna need one of these. I wonder, do I have enough to... No. That's one way to go fishing. I should explain stuff. So, let me hop back in here to safety. So, with this mod, ignore the this side. This is a side mod. You get 3 skills here, or 3 slots here. You start out by picking your race, and then you gain a unique skill. Mine's Merciless, which I also added a side mod that has in-game wiki to describe everything, but this is pretty good. With the base game has a wiki online, but you add the skill to the bar, and then by default it's Z, X, and C to learn skills. You have to learn it, and then you have to use it to master it, and mastering it unlocks some new skills for some skills, and others, like this Danger Sense one, it just makes it toggleable, or Magic Sense makes it toggleable. Danger Sense, you just learn it and it's toggleable. And by toggling it, let's see, Danger Sense, you'll click this here and it'll toggle it on. Then with the magics and stuff, you can find books or a spirit tree. Battle wheels are point statues. This bar here, or this bar. And another mod I added is a vanities one, so default the preview looks like this, but I like this. And then the bar's default, and then there's these. So Magicule's default is here, but I'm actually gonna put it back to default. Aura bar, I made it look like this blood, but it's usually a default like that. Health is usually there. Yeah. And then evolutions. Each race has their own evolution. There's this sad mod I added. Let's see. And then, so I'm gonna go glacier. So I'm gonna need to find some ice essence for my evolution, but each evolution has requirements stated here. Then go lesser glacial worm, and then I'll need to get a lot more ice essence, it looks like. Then it'll go 2 paths. I'm gonna figure that out when I get there. That's kind of the base stuff of this mod. I'll try to explain things in the future if you want. If you have any more questions, I'll ask, or I'll say try mod out for yourself. This is the Tensura Reincarnated mod. Or I think this is 1.20.1 or whatever they're updated to. Let's see. This is a solo survival, but I might convince some others to join. And I can explain to them while I explain to you guys, well, what everything is and what everything does. And gotta get out of here. Well, I'm trying to master danger sense, mostly so it alerts me when I'm being targeted by enemies. And all this, but let's see. I'm actually gonna set spawn point in here now. It's goblin villages have the goblins around. You can name them with N. I'm not strong enough or such, but certain creatures you can name, and naming them gives them a boost in power and sometimes evolves them into a new race. I'll explain that later once I get to a certain point. Let's see. And what do I do now? I should probably do base Minecraft stuff soon. Like mining and all that. Start a mine here. Because I'm so tall, being a dragon, I'm gonna have to mine 3 tall wide stuff. Check my brightness is all the way up though. Brightness all the way up so YouTube could see, but still it doesn't affect it too much, does it? There's an enemy. Look at that. It's gotta be. Just break this. Sneak out like that. Toss that for now. I should make a couple chests. Dump a bunch of stuff in here. Take this back out. Alright. And I can't make armor out of this yet. Actually. Should be able to make some actually real quickly, actually. I got the stuff I need. The reason I'm grabbing paper and iron is, well, need smithing table, crafting table, 2 paper, and then 2 stone, or wood, to make a smithing bench. And with this, can grab this monster leather I've been gathering from the monsters I've been killing, and we can make armor out of that. And this armor, the longer you wear it, it evolves. And the same goes for the tools I've been using. The more I use it, it evolves into stone, then iron, then diamond, then netherite, and then into the materials from the Tensura mod, which are very useful, very strong. Oh no, don't want to fight that guy. this mod, the stronger you get. It'll help some races evolve, it'll help others just gain skills, but it all helps in the long run. Let's see. Yeah. And as you learning skills, you kind of get bad effects as you're learning them, though. It all helps in the long run, though. Very much does. Water is very dangerous. As you've seen, I've only died from magical poisoning and Tensura mobs so far, but I have added a mod that brings in some Souls-like boss fights. I'm gonna try and go for those at some point. Not yet, though. I'm not strong enough. Ugh, I hate this effect. Oh, and like that, you can't learn some skills if you don't have enough magicules. And that means, yeah, as I've died, I've lost more magicules or EP. So I need to kill a lot more things, gain EP from killing stronger things gives more EP. It always ends up being there's something stronger out there. Until end game where you're the strongest thing there is. Yeah. Stomp all this. Let's make a few torches. And I need a furnace. Good thing I heard that guy. I would have died making stuff. That's another reason I want daily sets. Yeah. And then I'm gonna light up the area real quick. There's plenty of add-ons for the Tensura mod that I've added, so not quite sure what's for what, but a lot of strong mobs are part of it. Different races, bunch of different skills. It all pretty much leads into the same kind of end game. Get as strong as you can, and then try your best to survive as long as you can. I should drop him. Second one. As you see, the aura and magicals is going up, and the EP as I kill certain things. But as I die, I lose more. So that's the reason we want armor. Bunch of other things. It's getting nighttime again. Let's sleep. Then gonna build furnace. That'll be useful. Jump straight to iron tools. Probably be better if I made a sword. Iron axe. With me. These magic things usually aren't useful for much unless you like the way the blocks look or you're doing potion stuff. I should make that at some point. These ones, however, these magic engines, those strong mobs stop spawning. Let's move back down into the mine for a bit. Try and get lower. As you can see, I'm not the best at this mod. But then again, it is early game. This is from, what's it's called? Yeah, immersive engineering. And I have added immersive engineering and mine colonies for future things to do in this. But for now, I'm gonna go mining. And that is okay. Torches in there so mobs don't spawn. Try mastering merciless and such. I should Alright. Just dump a bunch of stuff in here. I think I should make some more torches. Should also not pick up any. No, I didn't. I should probably go get some trees to grow for wood. If you're wondering why I'm not paying too much attention to health and food and such, I usually play as... There's certain races in this mod that act as, they call them Majin, so they don't need to eat or they don't need to breathe under the water and all that. And some of them have this ability called self-regeneration, which is like, it heals yourself much faster than normal regenerating from the food and such. Let's just throw that in here. And does this work on me? Iron again, not iron, coal. favorite races to play in this is a giant. But I want to try something different with this playthrough. And yes, I know I've seen ores and such and just left it. I know. But at a certain point I'll just have enough of that, the ores. I won't need to worry about gathering them, because I did add botany pots. Let's see, how long have I been? Almost an hour, so I'll go until I'll be going for a bit longer. Put a torch on that one, and then this is lead. It's very much just base Minecraft at the beginning. Get all your gear set up while adding in the whole learning your skills and mastering some of the other ones that you were just given at the start. Some of the best ones to start with is a lot of them are actually really good to start out with. Some of them are a lot more useful late game. Like mine, I'm pretty sure will be a lot more useful once I'm much later in the game. But that is very much basics of how things start. Dump all this. The lead's another immersive engineer thing yet. I'll get into that at some point. I also have magic mods. I did not add the ice and fire compatibility, but that's in this too. Not in this pack, but there is a mod for it. And it's still not enough magic keys. I wonder how much I need to learn the ability. Let's see how much extra leather I have. I need 7. Okay. I know of a few ways I can get what I need. Just need to survive it. Yeah, we found... Yeah. Great. That's why I like playing dimensions. I can just hide under the water. Yeah, they're all this stuff up. I should probably explore further out around. I'll probably leave that for next episode. If you want episodes, that is. I don't know. Just have to wait till this uploads and see if you guys want further episodes. Come at me. Does this see? It is. There we go. Not enough magicks yet. But there's... oh, I need to get out of this chest. Full set of armor. That is it gonna be... yeah, I think that'll be where I end today's episode. I don't know. I might do more, I might not. I might just play this one. Don't know. Well, yeah, that's it. I'll see you later.